Hey there, Cancer. Welcome back to the Illest Illuminator. We are going to be checking up on your twin flame. And I wanted to say, help me remind, and I want to draw some charms to see what your signs and synchronicities are. But obviously you can't talk, so I'm just reminding myself as I speak. So let's see, Cancer, what is going on with your person? One more, Spirit, like one more time. What is going on with them? What are their energies right now? Ten of Swords. Ace of Cups. Wow. That just lets me know that this person has walked away in the recent past, and they felt a little bit betrayed, or they just kind of like accepted the ending. However, right now they feel a little bit lonely. They want to revive this connection. They have still a lot of love for you. They are working also a lot on self-love and self-care in order to be ready when it comes to love. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Cups reversed. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. I get the feeling like they feel like no matter what they do and how hard they try, they're just not able to be in a happy relationship. And they're feeling quite stuck with this, and perhaps that's why they kind of like ended the relationship in the recent past, because they felt the need to search for themselves. Because when they were in a relationship with you or with other people, they constantly felt like things were not good enough, or they were not good enough. I feel like that's what they are really dealing with, of the feeling of not being good enough, feeling good, not being able to give as much as they want, or their partner's constantly asking more of them and they can't give it. And I feel like this person is definitely going through a cycle of abandonment almost. Like they feel unhappy, they feel unsettled, and they are searching for ways to work on themselves, perhaps even get some type of help from a psychologist or someone that can help them, because as well as in work, things are not really moving forward for them. They feel a little bit blocked. And that happens a lot with twin flames, especially after you meet one another. One goes down, the other one goes up, and that brings the other twin the feeling of neglectment, or that they're not good enough, that they're not where they're supposed to be. The longing of being somewhere. How do I say that? Like they have a longing of doing better, being better, having a better job, looking better, feeling better, like all of that. And they get a little bit triggered when the other twin is doing so well. And I feel like that is you. I haven't really seen your cards, but I feel like they got a little bit triggered there. And now they're searching for ways to get help. There is the moon here as well. So this might be like searching help in dark ways. So I hope that that is not going to be the case. But I hope that's not going to be the case, because this just reminds me of someone that is trying to search for help in a dark place. Now, no matter what that means, you can, fill out the blanks. Sorry. You can fill out the blanks, but it could be possible that this person is leaning towards the dark side to get help. And that could also be like some type of, with the moon definitely connected to Pisces, it could be some type of addiction, all right? Or even a psychedelic type of drugs that they want to use in order to help them, or ayahuasca or whatever. But it's leaning towards a more darker side. Interesting. Let me know in the comments below how if you felt that, or if you know that about your twin. And the thing is, I almost feel sorry for this person. Like they're really going through life and rebirth is what I'm hearing. What is going on with Cancer, please? Page of Cups, the World reversed, the Hangman. Well, that's Saturn moving into Pisces energy right there. We have the Eight of Cups reversed and the Five of Cups. A lot of water energy is coming through. Well, you are a water sign, but I feel like you're trying to learn, understand your feelings and emotions. You're trying to make sense of past relationships, karmic energies, karmic past lives, and you're going to learn so much more about that. There is definitely a lot of connection between you and your person when it comes to past lives. And this time around, you're going to feel like even though there is little to no communication, there is something unfinished here. And you are able to release your expectations here. I feel like with the Page of Cups, you have been a good friend, you have been there for this person, or just showed your true heart to this person, like your generosity, your feeling of I'm there for you. I'm hearing like I'll be there for you. And regardless of that, you may have felt like things didn't, like this situation did not give you what you expected. Like this is kind of like a disappointment in your own expectations, or like you expected more out of the situation, and that's the reason why you are probably not able to let go, because you feel like they still have your heart, or you still feel like things are so unfinished. However, there is definitely a solid reason here why there is some type of a break here, there is some type of a silent here, and you are trying to how do I say that? What's the word? You're aligning yourself with this divine intervention that is going on. That's what I'm seeing. Like you're kind of like okay with it, with things. Obviously, you still feel a little bit sad of how things developed here, but you do also see like a higher meaning, like a higher spiritual meaning, and if not yet, it is still going to come. So with this Hangman, is kind of like surrendering to what is, seeing things from a higher perspective, trying to make sense out of it on a spiritual sense, and working on your own feelings and emotions of disappointment. All right, because I feel like you don't want to walk away. You feel, deep down inside there is still a very deep emotional attachment to this individual, but you also see like the other side, like it may not be panning out the way that you want to, and you know that it could lead you to a disappointment. So you're trying to kind of like surrender to what is. I definitely see that you're not in a chasing energy, which is a very good sign. You like the Three of Wands is like, I put in all the work, now I have to see if my shipments are going to come in, or when they are going to come in. So that is a good energy actually. But you are prepared for every outcome with this Five of Cups, right? Like maybe this silence or this break will drive both of you further apart, and that's something that you have on your mind still. And that feeling of knowing that that reality can also happen for the time being brings you some type of sadness and grief that you are now working towards or working on. The energy between the both of you, Five of Wands and the shadow work. See, triggering the shadow work with one another. Jealousy could be triggered. Pittiness and small little arguments. Feeling a little bit tension between the both of you. And it's really triggering to do the shadow work. And for the both of you, right? Because you might also feel a little bit triggered because you don't have all the answers just yet, or things are still a little bit unresolved here, and you have to kind of like wait for this person to approach you with that Ace of Cups, that new beginning, which triggers a lot of disappointment within you. So you're also going through that shadow work. So you're both triggering each other to do the shadow work, which is a part of the twin flame journey. So it looks like you both are in phase one, so to speak, triggering one another, trying to protect and defend yourself. Let's see what more. Six of Cups. Wanted to come through. And the Chariot. That's your energy. Moving forward. Overcoming this obstacle. Overcoming the challenges. And the Six of Cups did want to come through. Remember, I said it. And there it is, Six of Cups. One more. And the Six of Swords. So I feel like someone here, and it might be your person, they were still attached to something or someone from the past. And that's something that they needed to heal within themselves in order to find peace in moving forward. Perhaps they left another relationship in the past, but their ex-partner did not give them the peace to leave. It's like they weren't happy, they weren't really satisfied, but when they left, they got a lot of guilt and blame for that. And that's something that they still are healing and removing from. And I feel like with the Six of Swords, once this person is able to come to harmony with their past and can kind of like move forward with much more peace, they will be able to overcome the challenge within themselves and move towards you. Yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. Now that could be on your side since you have that Hangman, Eight of Cups reverse. It's like you're longing, but you also know that you have to probably leave things for what it is and not interfere with divine's plan. You probably feel like your person is in that Ten of Swords energy, and you could feel a lot of tension coming from them. However, you can't really stop longing for this person. You really want to be with this person, so you may need to really work on that energy to not get in a needy type of energy with that yearning, because that woman is really leaning and the man is just like, get off me. So be mindful of that. And then we have the Song of the Siren for your person, the call, summoning, voice, and to acknowledge. So there is something that they need to kind of like express, and that is going to be love, because that is something that is coming from their heart space. And they want to express this, but they haven't felt in a good energy. And they're still dealing with some type of ending in their life. All right. And once this communication has been held, there is going to be definitely a huge change. But having this conversation is very challenging because it's crowned with the number 5. And 5s are all about challenges in life. So expressing that is a challenge for them. God of indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. So someone here might be overindulging themselves. I also feel like there is guilt at play here. And because of that guilt, they may be leaning, like I said, towards a more darker side in order to get help. And they need to kind of like realize that they shouldn't go into that stage and really work on themselves without getting any type of addictions or indulgence. For you, you have the Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. So this is something that you may need to put in work. Page of Cups is a creative new beginning as well. So maybe, as we are also in Pisces season, really doing on, singing, creative writing, journaling, painting, whatever it is for you. And this will give you some sort of, because this will give you a positive awakening. And let's see, before I forget, obviously, let's pull some charms for you. What are the charm messages for Cancer, please? Well, that's a lot. All right, so we do have a peaceful resolution here. Peace is going to be realized in this connection. I feel like you're going to be receiving a message from this individual wanting to restore the peace between the both of you, which is a very positive thing. We have the sword. That could be an indication that someone has been very cutting in their communication. Maybe they also ended some type of communication, but the sword is also representing that there is going to be a new way of communicating that is going to be realized. This is also a confirmation that you may need to protect your energy with the sword. This is Archangel Michael that comes in with the sword as well to protect you, your home, and your family. We have feathers. 2 feathers coming through, so you both are going to be receiving a lot of messages from spirit. You might be seeing feathers, or there might be definitely birds coming in trying to give you messages or signs and synchronicities. So be open for that and make sure to make notes and journal all these signs because they are going to be leading up to something. We have the snow flock, which is a representative of winter. Things might be quite cold between the both of you. There is definitely this cold sword type of energy waiting for that truth to be revealed. And this may have taken quite some time, but there is going to be a pure new start because snow, as in white, is definitely a sign of purity and rebirth that is going on, and also completion. Then we have, this is funny. We have the turtle, which is saying that things have been moving very, very slow, but slow and steady wins the race. Then we have 1 key to the heart. That might be on your side. It feels like a feminine key. You might be starting a new job or a new path. There is definitely a new beginning that I am seeing for you as a feminine energy. Then we have, okay, this is funny. We have 2 hearts that are a little bit half. Okay, 2 half hearts. I'm not sure if you're able to see these, but anyway, so it might mean that both of you feel quite unfulfilled emotionally and within your heart space, but eventually these 2 hearts will be mending together. And we've got the anchor, which is talking about longevity, but also with that turtle, it might mean that it has been taking a very long time before things are actually moving forward. And Spirit is saying, you know, with the starfish here as well, you might be focusing on your creativity, and that is going to be very important for you. All right, so that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that this helped, and let me know in the comments below and if these signs are telling you something. So if this reading resonated, make sure to drop a like to support me and my channel, and I catch you guys soon. Ciao.